It's the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition. This is for Tuesday, the 13th of January. I'm James Spann. Rain chances will be low through midweek, but the clouds really not going anywhere. Kind of gloomy and colder today. Let's go in there and check things out. This is the water vapor satellite view this morning. You can see a rather disturbed southern branch of the jet stream. Really kind of a split flow. The northern branch delivering some very cold air up north. And down our way, we'll see these waves coming through from time to time, but the deeper moisture is gone, but the clouds will linger. We're starting off the day in the 30s up in the Tennessee Valley, mostly 40s around here. These numbers will not change much today. We'll expect a high for places like Birmingham only in the middle 40s. And up in the Tennessee Valley, they'll probably hang out around 40 degrees much of the day. Up north, it's really cold again today. Places like Duluth, Minnesota, 20 below zero. But just so the upper airflow, that's going to keep the really cold air north of the state. Up in the watch warning map, some winter weather issues around the Carolinas this morning, especially North Carolina, with a bit of freezing rain there. And also some snow issues out in the mountains of the southwest United States. But other than that, things are fairly quiet. Overall rain for the next 5 days. This is suggesting nothing for the northern half of the state. This is valid through Sunday morning over the weekend. A little bit of rain down south near the Gulf Coast. Even there, it's not going to rain very much. Let's check the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is valid today at noon at 500 millibars. You can see that feature back in the southwest United States and kind of a wavy flow across the deep south. And again, down below that, cloudy, cold today, mid-40s, but measurable rain not expected. And really the same kind of thing tomorrow. I think the clouds will linger much of the day. If we're lucky, the sun might peek out a little bit, but not much. High should be fairly close to 50, maybe we'll say 47 to 50 degrees. Thursday, a disturbance passing along the Gulf Coast may be squeezing out some rain at Mobile, Gulf Shores, Pensacola, but that stays far to the south of us. But again, the sky will be mostly cloudy. The high Thursday will be in the lower 50s. And finally, as that wave moves out, we have subsidence, sinking air. Going to crush the clouds away. Should be a beautiful sunny day on Friday with a high in the middle 50s. We start the day in the upper 20s. And the weekend is looking pretty good. This is Saturday. The sky's sunny with a high right around 60, maybe even low 60s in spots. And the same thing on Sunday, although it looks like we'll start to see a northerly flow, and Sunday's high might back off a little bit back into the upper 50s, but still should be a fairly nice day. And Monday of next week, we're still dry. We start the day around freezing, the high in the mid to upper 50s. And a week from today, troughing beginning to form in the western states with a ridge in the east, but the amplitude is not very high. And again, down below that, evidence of some rain southwest of Alabama, but we're still dry. And then Wednesday of next week, that rain moves in here, and that looks like the next decent rain setup for the state in about 8 days on the 21st. We'll check the end of the forecast, the 28th of January, troughing in the west, ridging in the east. And that certainly doesn't bode for any really cold air down in here, and that looks dry with temperatures about where they should be. Look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook coming from the CPC, and this is suggesting temperatures here across the deep south would be above average. The below average numbers out in the western states. Look at the numbers coming off the ensemble, and again, that's pretty close to average values. Highs mostly in the 50s and lows mostly in the 30s, and again, that's where we should be in January. Arctic oscillation tries to go negative later this month, but the NAO for the most part stays positive, and again, if anything is flushed out of the Arctic, that should keep the bulk of it over the western U.S. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television site, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.